here are the 5 things you should never do after a car accident case, right? So let's jump right in. The first thing is accept the first offer or accept a quick offer. This is a dirty trick that car accident insurance companies always pull. If they find out you're hurt, you will get a phone call within the first week, sometimes within the first day or two, where they offer you $300, $500, maybe even $800 or $1,000 to settle your injury claim. Why do they do that? Well, it is a medical fact that after a car crash, usually the first week, a person gets worse and worse and worse. So a lot of people feel very little pain on the day of a crash, or they feel some pain, but they think they can live with it and just treat with it. But over the course of the week after the crash, the pain gets worse and worse and worse. Insurance companies know that, and so they jump on people and call right away, right? So they jump on you, they call you, they say, we're going to fax you paper, sign it, and we'll send you a check for $800 or $1,000. Well, you know why they do that. As soon as you sign that paper, the case is over. You can make no further injury claim. Now, I actually represented a guy who hurt his toe. It sounds a little funny, right? He hurt his toe. But he called me and said, wow, I got a little treatment with my toe. I don't really know how bad it is yet. I don't think it's that bad, and I don't really want to go to the doctor for it, but they're offering me $6,500. Boy, that set red flags off for me right away. Why would an insurance company call you up and offer you $6,500? I told him, sir, the guy's name is Mike. I said, Mike, do not accept that money until you have been discharged by your doctor. In other words, get all of the diagnostic testing, get the x-ray, CT, MRI, whatever the doctor wants you to do, complete the treatment so that you know what the diagnosis is and you know what the treatment needs to be. Do not sign that paperwork. I don't even care if you don't want to hire me. He said he'd think about hiring me, but he's just gonna, let it go. Well, guess what? A month later, Mike called me and hired me, but he also told me that my advice was pretty good because his doctor decided that he needed surgery on his toe, and he's had a couple of surgeries since. So his medical bills now are around $65,000, and the insurance company tried to give him a quick offer of $6,500, which he seriously considered, right? Mike's a smart guy. He's an experienced businessman, and even he almost got fleeced by the insurance company. So don't accept a first offer and don't accept a quick offer, especially if you don't know that you're better yet, right? Very dangerous, very dangerous. Second thing is sign insurance paperwork. Man, years and years and years ago, I got a call from a guy who, I don't even remember the gentleman's name. Does that make me a bad person? Anyway, the guy was not a strong reader, right? So he got hurt in a car crash. Older guy called me up, said his back is still bothering him. He wants to go back to the doctor, but he signed some papers with the insurance company, didn't really know what he signed. And they gave him a check, and they told him the check was just for his ER bill. Well, it turns out that the paperwork they sent him, he didn't understand and he signed, was a general release, releasing the insurance company from any liability in the case. So this fella's case was completely over, even though he had ongoing back pain, because he signed insurance paperwork. So do not sign insurance paperwork unless you know for certain what it is. And if you don't know what it is, call me or call a lawyer and have somebody look at it for you, because you can close your case down like that, right? So the third thing is giving the insurance company a recorded statement. So I'm not talking about when you call, anytime you call an insurance, there's a recorded message saying your call may be recorded for quality assurance. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is they say, oh, Mr. Smith, do you mind giving a recorded statement about what happened? Okay, I'm turning on the tape recorder now. Okay, sir, the date is blah, 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 and your name is John Smith, and I have your permission to record, this sort of thing, where it's explicit that they're actually recording the conversation. Don't do it. The insurance adjuster is doing that, and they're reading from a script, and the script is written by an insurance defense lawyer whose job depends on beating injured people's cases. So they ask questions in particular ways and lead you into statements that ultimately can hurt your case if you end up having an injury case down the road. It's basically a free bite at the apple for them to get you confused and turned around. Now, think about this. That insurance adjuster has had an opportunity to be advised by an attorney when they're going to take your statement. You should have a right to talk to an attorney before anybody takes your statement. So don't give an insurance company a free bite at the apple, a free chance to destroy your injury case by doing that, okay? So no recorded statements to an insurance company, at least until you've had an opportunity to talk to a lawyer. And I don't know any injury lawyers worth their salt who tell injured people that it's okay to give a statement to an insurance company. So number 4 is inconsistent medical treatment. I know people get busy. Right? People get busy, things come up, your kids get sick, you get sick, the holidays, planned business trips, all this stuff. I get it. But insurance companies love inconsistent medical treatment, missed therapy visits, delays in going to get an MRI, stuff like this. These are little data points that they put together that a good insurance defense lawyer hired by the insurance company, they'll string a few of these together and make it look like you don't really need a doctor and you're only going to the doctor to build up a case. Even though we know it's completely bunk, it's unfortunately an argument that works in front of juries. So if what juries want to see and what insurance companies hate to see is regular treatment, regular treatment as prescribed by a doctor, right? So emergency room to doctor to specialist to therapist, get your x-rays. Like they want to see a clean treatment record. They don't want to see, I took 2 months off for therapy, but now I want to go back. The doctor told me to get an MRI for my knee or for my back about 4 months ago, and I just put it off. That's poison. For proving an injury case. So if you're going to get medical treatment and you're injured, do everything in your power to keep it consistent. And finally, the last thing, and this one is the least fair of the 5 things you should never do. This is really not fair. I'm telling you that up front. Not following doctor's orders. Now, what do I mean? Focus groups show that jurors blame people if they don't get surgery. So if your doctor says, yes, your back is messed up, yes, your knee is messed up, yes, your shoulder is messed up, and surgery is one of the options, and you choose not to have the surgery, the jurors become suspicious as to whether you're really hurt or not. Now, is that fair? Of course it's not fair. You get one life. You get one body in this life, and whether you decide to have surgery or not is completely up to you. But I don't think many people know this. It really affects the jury. Now, in my law practice, I tell injured people, you decide what's right for you medically, for you in your life, and we'll build the case around it. But I just thought that, when it's something major like surgery, that's got to be something you decide. That's never going to be something I ever push one of my clients into. But when it's something simple like going to therapy and you refuse to go to therapy, or go get an x-ray of your arm and you don't go to get the x-ray of your arm. Those are examples of not following doctor's orders that really bug jurors, and they're not invasive or dangerous procedures, and they really make jurors think that you're just faking it, that you're going to the doctor and trying to generate a case. And, I know that that's not the case, but it's something that you just have to have in the back of your mind. You have to be aware of it. And, those are the 5 things you have to do and the 5 things you should never do. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer, or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire. So I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.